Hey, welcome into another week of Settle the Score. I'm your host, Matt Knost, joined as always by the healthy Mr.
Yes,
Andy Merryweather. How are you, friend?
I'm good. I'm back. It feels great. It only feels like 2 days ago we were saying I was back from another illness, but hey, this one hit me hard. I came into 2023 like no more 5 week cough. I'm back. I'm not going to get unwell this year, and then something hit me bad. So we've got a lot of shows to catch up on. So I'm excited. A lot of singing to do.
A lot
Um,
of singing to do today.
yeah, it's good fun though. Yeah, it feels really good to be back, and yeah, I'm raring to get going. How are you doing?
I'm good. You know, I didn't have to go through the health travails that you've gone over the past few weeks. So it's something to crow about, I guess, a little bit. But I am excited about this. And
Oh no, let me stop you there. Let me stop you there. We we have to bring up the fact that when we saw each other on camera about uh 5 days ago, I guess, last time we saw each other on camera, and I
oh,
looked
yeah.
pretty dead. I think you were like, I think you shouldn't do this show, and we cancelled. Um, that my wife came over to the camera and told you that she thinks you are extremely handsome. She told
Yeah,
you
yeah,
at the moment.
at the moment, she's like, lately you've been looking good, but I didn't know she couldn't hear me. And I was like, lately,
Yeah.
as a joke, and she didn't hear it. So she took it like that. I basically was like, oh shit. No, I felt
Funny.
bad afterwards. It was like, well,
No,
she
no,
didn't
no.
hear
She
it.
knew. She
She
knew.
couldn't understand.
Yeah, I think she miss. I think she. I think it was maybe the most like awkward British compliment ever. I think it was like a Hugh Grant giving a compliment. That's what. I don't think lately was part of what she wanted to say, and then or
Yeah.
at the moment, yeah, and she just said at the moment. Yeah. Oh, so funny, and yeah, it was great. But she did tell me that I made her tell you. She was supposed to. She thought I'd pass it on. Like I hadn't seen you. Um, but yeah, yeah, she does think you're very handsome, but presently, presently, and we'll see
Yeah.
how that goes.
Currently, we'll see.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. It's fungible. It can change,
Oh yeah, yeah.
2 weeks time. Who knows?
I'm I'm just glad she's watching. Do you know it might not be the most recent compliment. I think she's 40 shows behind, so it could be. You don't know how.
Yeah. She catches up to modern. Boy, he's aged a lot in the past 2 years.
Yeah,
Oh, son of a bitch. This just gets worse.
yeah, yeah. Anyway,
Um,
I had to say it on camera now. Now she's out there on the honesty.
Um, all right. Well, before we bring in our guest today, we're gonna do another fan show coming up. So if you want to get your name in the hopper for the drawing, you can do it in one of two ways. You can leave a comment at youtube.com/Matt Knost, or you can like and retweet the tweet that I put out each week. And we're gonna do that drawing coming up within the next a few days to do the next fan show. So please get them in, and we will reach out to you via whatever method you left your comment on, whether it was YouTube or Twitter, and we'll reach out to you there and we will schedule a date. So get those in there. And I think that's it for the announcements. Do you want to start today's show?
Let's do it.
All right. First up, coming in, I believe he is, 4-0 on the show, maybe 5-0. We'll ask him, but he is undefeated, a juggernaut when it comes to movie music trivia. It's pretty impressive, actually, week in, week out.
Mm.
So please help us welcome back one of our favorites, the one and only Mr. Lon Harris. Lon, how are you?
I mean, there's a huge, huge asterisk on whatever number we come up with here. Huge. The largest asterisk. The asterisk is larger than the numbers, I feel like, at this point. It's a tiny number and a big asterisk.
Well, no one is undefeated. No one. You're the only undefeated player we have.
Well, if you had Sam Levine in this window instead of me, he would be saying it's an 0-0 situation. We have not had a definitive result to date yet.
Well, that's true.
Like I'm happy to go along with it's 4-0, total victory assured on my side. If that's the narrative, I'm embracing it. I'm just saying you're gonna have one contestant who would be protesting.
Well, of course, there's always.
I mean, it's just the rule. That's the rule.
Yeah. There's never unanimity on any issue.
Yeah, I'm looking for
I don't-
even a loss today. I feel like would be a refreshing change of pace as long as it's control.
Oh, nice
There's
and,
game
and
talk, guys, game
nonchalantly cocky. I like it.
Yeah.
It'd be good to lose.
It'd be nice. It'd be like
Experience
you
what
know,
that's
nice.
like. I don't know what
Right?
that's
Yeah,
like.
I don't know what it's like to drop a game of settle the score.
What were we gonna say, Andy?
I was just going to say I don't think there's any controversy on how well you play the game and how many
Wow.
wins you've got. I think less of an asterisk, more Sam doing the Vitruvian man kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the gentleman that might be handing you your first L, Lon, we'll find out.
We'll see.
Also, returning guest, fantastic trivia expert and a swell guy to boot. So please help us welcome back Mr. Paul Oyama. Paul, how are you?
I've never been introduced as a swell guy, but I
Swell.
will take it. Just want to say I disagree with Andy's wife. Matt, you look great all the time. So let us establish that right away.
Bonus point for Paul out the gate.
I was told since I'm playing against Lon at the end of the game, I have to say, well, I guess if you want to win that way, you can. That's kind of the
Yeah,
energy
that
I
is
think I'll
the
be
rule.
bringing today.
I don't feel like I've won unless someone tries
Yeah.
to diminish me in the process.
Exactly. I had to make you feel comfortable. I have never won Settle the Score in my one attempt so far. And I probably won't today, but I'll have fun. Isn't that great? You know?
Isn't that great? It sure is. But Paul, look, you're starting up 1-0, just so you know. So
1
That's
point.
what
yeah.
that's what that plan was all about, you know?
Yeah.
smart. All right. Well, gentlemen, are we ready to begin today's show?
You think so?
I'm ready.
All right. Let's start round one. All right, Paul, you will have opening selection in round one. Once you make your choice, I will give a clue and Andy will begin playing. If either of you think you know the answer, buzz in with your name. I'll call on you, and it's worth 10 points. There's a bonus question worth 5 points, but I'll explain the rules when we get to it. So, Paul, 1 through 5, where would you like to start today's show?
You know, to celebrate my favorite sports team, their current standing in the Western Conference, the Denver Nuggets are currently the 1 seed. So I will go with number 1.
All right, number 1 it is. Congrats on those Nuggets.
We'll see. So far.
All right, your clue for number 1 is I shit you not. I shit you not.
Well, that's the clue. Okay.
That is the clue.
I thought you were like, I shit you not. This is really the clue.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Okay.
I know there's pain. Why do you lock yourself up in these chains? No one can change your life except for you. Don't ever let anyone step all over you. Just open your heart and your mind. Is it really fair to feel this way inside? Oh, someday somebody's gonna make you wanna turn around and say goodbye.
I like this song, but I don't know it.
Are you gonna let them hold you down and make you cry?
All right, I'll give you another clue.
Yeah, I need one more clue.
First one was I shit you not. Your second clue is finding Mr. Right.
All right, I'm going to take a crazy guess here.
Go for it, Lon.
The Emoji Movie.
That is incorrect.
But what a guess,
Ballsy
right?
guess.
That's a great guess. Wow.
Mr. Right? Shit.
Sure,
those are
it's shit
those are
emoji, yeah.
Yeah. All right. It was worth a try.
I could see that song in that movie.
Sure,
I didn't
right?
see that movie, but
Neither did I, no.
Paul, you want to make a guess? Otherwise, I'll give a third clue, but then Lon
You got a
can
free
guess
guess here, man.
Yeah. I will. But if I guess, it's gonna sort of give away what I'm thinking. That doesn't fit. No, I'll take the other clue, I guess.
All right, so then guessing is open to both of you again. Your third clue is save the date. Finding Mr. Right and I shit you not.
Paul,
Paul.
Bridesmaids.
That is correct for 10 points.
Ah, I shit you not. Yes.
I was thinking it, but the Mr. Right thing, I was like, is this a Jeffrey Wright thing? I was like, is this? I was like, that's not a
What part
Bond
of the
song.
what scene of the movie is that song from?
It's
That's
the
when they sing
end.
at the end at the wedding.
The actual
That's
the group
okay.
comes
I
out,
think
they're singing,
they-
they're all
Right.
dancing
Oh, that's the
along.
Philip Phillips. Yeah, that's the Philip
Yeah.
Phillips song.
Wilson
I
Phillips.
didn't-
Yeah, they have them at
Wilson
the end.
didn't-
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
didn't recognize the Wilson Phillips song. All right, there you go.
All
My
right.
my wife Anna can't hear the piano because it's coming through here, but she can hear me singing, and she's just going to bed. And she just texted me after the song ended saying "Bridesmaids."
Bridesmaids. I haven't seen that movie like since the theater. I don't.
The
think.
two of us
So
just fulfilled the ultimate like guy film bro stereotype. It's
Yeah,
like,
I
neither of us
don't-
recognize
I-
Bridesmaids. One of the
I don't.
one of the
I don't
iconic
hate
2010s
Bridesmaids. I
movies.
like Bridesmaids. Rom coms. I don't like rewatch a lot of rom coms.
All right.
You know, like I watch it. I'm like, I get it. Enjoyed. Moving.
I
on
wish
with
I
my
could
life.
use that excuse, but I got nothing.
I
But at least I get the
don't
point, I
know.
guess.
You got the
All
10
right.
points. All right, Paul, bonus question. It's worth 5 points. Some of these are easy and some of these are hard. You have a choice. You can go it alone, but if you get the question wrong, you'll lose the 5 points. Otherwise, you can open it up to you and Lon. If anybody gets it wrong, they won't lose any points, but if Lon gets it right, he will cut into your 10-0 lead. So my question to you is, do you want to be a dick or not?
I will not be a dick this early in the game.
Ooh.
All right. It's open to you both, so buzz in with your name if you think you know the answer. Here it is, your 5-point question.
We're still doing verbally our name. I saw Lon did it in
Yeah.
the chat, but we can just do it. You can just do it verbally, Lon.
Yeah,
I'm
just
not-
do it verbally. I
Oh,
apologize.
okay.
Lon.
I,
Just do
that's
it
an old.
verbally.
That's a Sam Levine.
I figured it was.
He,
yeah.
it gotta have the timestamp there, so it's valid. All right. I'll just verbally.
Yeah, we acquiesced twice, and I think that was more than enough, and we will.
Listen, he's
He's
very
fine.
insistent. He's got passionate opinions. That guy.
He does.
Mm.
All right, here's a bonus question to you both, so buzz in with your name. Paul Feige and Melissa McCarthy have worked together on 4 movies. Name 3.
Oh my god, how am I blanking on the?
I think I've got 2.
Oh, Paul.
Paul.
Oh shit.
Bridesmaids, The
Okay.
Heat,
Mm,
and Spy.
you
That is
got this.
correct
I
for 5
couldn't- I didn't
points.
get to the Heat in time. I knew Spy immediately, but I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
And last one is Ghostbusters.
There's
oh,
Yeah, I realized that
right.
afterwards.
Answer
I
the
was like,
call. She's in Answer the Call. You're right.
All right. Paul is on the board first. You got to control the board still, 2 through 5. Where you want to go next?
let's go to 4.
All right. 4 it is. Your clue is fur your eyes only. Fur your eyes only.
Okay.
I've never met nobody like you.
Paul.
Have friends and
Paul,
It's Turning Red.
that is correct for 10 points.
That was in my most played songs of 2022 on Spotify.
Oh, that's the boy band from Turning
Nobody
Red.
Like You. Yeah,
Yeah,
written
wow.
by Eilish. There you go.
All right, Paul, you got 25 points, technically 26. Bonus question. Do you want to be a dick or not?
I will. I also feel like I might have given away the answer to the bonus question based on your facial reaction, but yeah, I'll be a dick this time because I feel like I know this movie pretty well.
All right. Fair enough. This is for Paul only. Here it is. Turning Red is Pixar's lowest performing movie at the box office, resulting in how much money at the worldwide box office? And I'll give it to you if you're within 10 mil.
This is interesting because it's not. Am I insane? Let's go 9.9 million.
That is incorrect. Had you just said 10 million, you would have had it. It got 20 million at the box office.
Oh, I thought it just did. I thought it was just 0, and so I just hedged with 9.9.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Still, that's a good guess. That's
It
not
was,
bad.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought it didn't get. I thought it just didn't get international release at all in theaters because I know it didn't in the U.S. Obviously.
Yeah. No, it came out. Yeah, it came out.
I guess it maybe had made a qualifying run. I should have thought about that. That was dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to put it out in the theaters just to get it for potential awards and all that stuff. But
But I think it
all
opened
right.
across a lot of like Europe and Asia too. I think they had some. Anyway.
Couldn't be that many places. That's not a lot of money for
No, it is not,
Pixar
especially
movie.
for Pixar.
for
Yeah.
And what I think is a pretty great Pixar movie. But anyway, that's a whole other thing.
All right, so you lose 5 points on that, Paul. You're down to 20, but you still have control of the board. 2, 3, or 5. Where are we going next?
I'm gonna go 5.
5. It is. Your clue is don't fret. I'm here for you. Don't fret. I'm here for you.
I hear the train a coming, it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know
Oh,
when.
Lon.
Juan,
That's Walk the Line.
that is correct for 10 points.
That's Folsom Prison Blues. Yeah.
That it is. I can see both of you shaking, going, "Does it?"
I think I knew the next lyrics of the song before I realized what the song was. I was like, oh, I know this.
Yeah.
Are you able to go that deep, Andy? Were you gonna give us those real Johnny Cash bass lines? Right down to San Antonio.
Down to San Antonio.
That's pretty good.
Maybe
Yeah.
just a little bit.
Yeah, not bad.
Joaquin does it. He gets pretty low down there.
Yeah, really good.
So that makes it 10 to 20 with Paul in the lead. Lon, bonus question. Do you want to be a dick or not?
No, I'm opening it up to everybody. I don't know this movie that well.
All right. Here's a bonus question open to you
I know
both.
the
So
Johnny
just buzz
Cash
in with your name. Walk the Line was nominated for 5 Oscars for Best Actor, Actress, Film Editing, Costume Design, and Sound mixing, but only took home gold for which single category? Paul.
Actress.
That is correct for 5 points.
That's correct.
All right, Lon, you got control of the board since you got the music question right. Do you want 2 or 3?
Let's do 3.
All right, 3 it is. Your clue comes to us from our patron Andrew Gorzicki, and it is not leaving Las Vegas. Not leaving Las Vegas.
We're caught in a trap.
On. Elvis.
That is correct for 10 points.
Because I love you too much, baby.
God,
I was here like, is this Bubba Hotep? I was like, what's going on with this song? And I was like, wait a second.
I had to watch that so many times for the Honest trailer. I'm like,
God, Lon, between Elvis and Johnny Cash, you're like a one-man tribute band to.
I'm getting all the old white guy stuff.
I've watched it only one time, but it was in Arkansas with friend of the show, Dan Wright. So there you go.
Oh wow.
I'll take the bonus question for myself this time because I watched the movie like 4 times the last few months.
All right, so it is 20 to 25 with Paul in the lead. Bonus question is for Lon, only for 5 points. Here it is. What famous Memphis-based record company did RCA purchase Elvis's contract from for $35,000?
I believe that's Sun Records.
That is correct for 5 points. We got a tie ball game with 1 question left in the opening round. So your clue is shaken and stir crazy. Shaken and stir crazy.
If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me? I must be traveling on now. Too many places I gotta see. If I stay here with you, girl,
You want a second clue?
Yeah.
things just couldn't be the same.
Your second clue is religious fervor. I was just trying to put it in between you singing, Andy. Yeah, sorry.
What was the first? What was the first clue?
Shaken
Shake.
and stir crazy.
Religious fervor. Bust out the guitar solo.
Paul.
All
Nacho Libre?
incorrect. What are you thinking, Lon?
Oh, wait.
Because I can give a third clue.
Yeah, I want that third clue.
If I give the third clue, then Paul can guess again.
Right. I don't have a guess. Religious fervor, shaken and stir crazy.
Oh, which one is it, though? Okay.
Last one is Casino Royale with cheese. Casino Royale with cheese.
Religious fervor.
Religious fervor, shaken and stir crazy.
Lon.
Logan
Lucky?
incorrect.
Hmm.
I think the only one we've done from Logan Lucky is Country Roads.
Take me on
Right.
roads.
Yeah, they're in prison,
Okay.
so stir crazy. Casino
Sure.
Royale.
Can I get all
Dan Craig.
three clues? All three clues in a row, please.
Sure. Shaken and stir crazy, religious fervor, and Casino Royale with cheese.
Casino Royale. Jeez, oh my god.
Focus on the Royale with cheese.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Any guess for you, Paul?
Shaken and stir crazy. Religious fervor. I feel this is a terrible guess, but Pulp Fiction. I have nothing else.
Incorrect. That's what the reference
Royale
is to.
Yeah.
No, I know, but I couldn't figure out what else it would be.
I feel all right. I don't know if we have another clue that's going to get you guys to it. So that is from the Westboro Baptist Church scene from Kingsman, where everything goes to shit. And it
Right in
starts
the
flooding
church.
Everybody.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. Okay. I didn't
So-
even remember Freebird was the song from that scene.
It is. It's Freebird. It's kind of the most
Okay.
memorable scene in there. So
No,
I
it,
figured
I
it-
don't really like that movie. But now that you say it, sure, I can picture him beating up everybody while Freebird plays. Yeah.
um,
The worst
Alright,
part
so-
is I was like, what's like a light James Bond parody movie that this could possibly be? The whole time I was
Yeah.
thinking this, and I didn't
With-
think of.
With Samuel
Yeah,
Jackson
yeah.
serving
Yeah.
cheeseburgers.
Yeah,
Cheeseburger, right?
Yeah.
He's the McDonald's sort of thing. All right, yeah. Here, I don't remember that.
it's okay. It's all right.
Sorry.
It happens.
sheesh.
I'm
Sheesh.
sorry.
So far, you guys haven't dropped a one, so it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I saw the World War one with Ray Fiennes, and it was like, okay, I'm good. I think I'm done with this
Oh,
franchise.
I hated that movie. Man.
A miserable experience.
It was just
Hmm.
dull.
Yeah, it's just like it saps your enthusiasm for the entire franchise. You're like, I don't even like this world anymore. I don't even want to
Right.
be in this fictional universe.
When the villain was revealed at the end of the film, I paused it and paced the room, basically screaming at my wife, like, that
Yeah.
cannot be. That's like a joke reveal because he's
It-
obviously been the guy. That how could they think that's even
It's
possibly not him? I mean, it's just mental. Ugh, hated it.
All right, so we got a tie ball game of 25 points apiece, and we do
Wow,
have
very dramatic.
one bonus question worth 5, and then we end this first round. So it's open to you both. So buzz in with your name. Here's the bonus question to potentially sever this tie. Here we go. What actor plays Professor James Arnold, who we see early in the film?
Paul.
Lon.
Paul.
Mark Hamill.
That is correct for 5 points. All right. Paul takes it. It is 30-25. Let's start round 2. All right. With Lon in second place, that means you'll have opening choice in the second round. And this is the 5-second round. So once you make a choice, I will give a clue, and Andy will play a 5-second snippet that can be from anywhere in the song. If either of you can guess that movie in the opening 5 seconds of music, it's worth 10 points. Otherwise, if we have to go to a second 5 seconds of music, it's only worth 5 points. So, Lon, 1 through 5, where would you like to begin round 2?
Let's go right to 5. Jump
Right
the
to
end.
Right to 5 it is.
I'm having dessert first.
That is loud as shit, whatever that is. All right. Your bonus question is aliens attack. Aliens attack.
See, I was on the verge of breaking down.
Aliens. You guys can hear that again if you like.
Yeah, give me one more time. I know this. I know I've heard this song in a movie, and
You 1,000% have.
it's like right there beyond the tip of my brain.
See, I was on the verge of breaking down.
I'm gonna be so upset at this later. I definitely don't have it right now.
Yeah, I think we should
All
keep
right.
going.
So we'll go to the second 5 of music, and then if you need it, I'll give you a second clue after that second 5 plays, but I will highly doubt it after we hear the second 5 seconds of music.
Well, we'll see.
I'm pretty sure.
I believe I can fly.
Paul.
Hold on.
Paul got it.
Yeah.
Space Jam.
That is correct for 5 points.
Excellent.
The aliens
yeah,
attack thing had my brain in hell. I was like, what is this? And then I was like, oh.
I couldn't have pulled it from that just opening lyric. I was like, God, I know that.
Yeah, no, well,
Dude.
he's giving it a little bit of the R. Kelly, like he was doing a little bit of the voice, the vocal inflection.
I will
which
say,
was
giving it a
almost
little bit of the R. Kelly has a different,
Exactly,
meaning
that's
these
it.
days, but-
Dicey territory. Maybe we need to change up the way we
vocally,
phrase
kidding.
it.
just vocally. No one was
Vocally.
locked
I'm
anywhere. It was just
I'm
vocally.
kidding.
I don't think it's the hands we want to see, Andy. I think it's,
Okay, yeah.
if something else is happening currently. Yeah. All right, makes it 35-25 in Paul's favor. And Paul, you got control of the board 1 through 4. Where do you want to go next?
Let's go to 3.
All right, 3. It is. Your clue is the student becomes the master. The student becomes the master.
Then put your little hand in mine.
I mean, I can come up with a movie that this is in, but I don't think it's the one you're thinking of. Oh,
Well,
Lon, Groundhog Day.
that is correct for 10 points.
The alarm clock. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it's that either, but it's definitely.
You kind of need to go vague on that one, in my opinion. That's why I chose it. But the piano teaching He
Right.
basically by the end of
yes.
it, he
Oh.
is 10 times better than her, and she's
Dude,
like,
I was
yes,
so
my first
I was
date.
so locked in on this is gonna be Philip Seymour Hoffman or Joaquin Phoenix movie. I was like, the student becomes the master. I'm like, I
The
figured it out.
master.
The clue, I got it, and then I did not have it.
Yeah.
Do you got? I've definitely done this rant before, so I'll do a shortcut version. But when she says in the hall at the end, in the community hall, when he's like riffing on the piano, and he's clearly a fantastic, like,
Yeah, he's playing
10,000 hours pianist.
ragtime.
Yeah. He does all these licks. It's beautiful. And she goes, "He's good, isn't he?" She's like this, and she's going, "He's good, isn't he?" And she goes, "He's my student." Lady, you don't fucking know that guy. There is absolutely no way you know that guy. He did not come to you for a lesson when he's that good that day. No way.
You might have come for just a quick polish that day.
What, and
you know?
But she would think he's my student. He got that
Yeah.
good via me earlier. No. You do not
Hey.
take credit.
I like
That guy-
that is what you have issue with the film as opposed to a guy reliving the same day.
Oh no,
ad
but
infinitum.
I can't have a problem with the premise of the movie. That's not a plot hole. The woman, and do you know what clears it up for me is Danny Rubin wrote the musical with Tim Minchin, which comes back to London in the summer. We got tickets. In my opinion, one of my favorite movies, but the musical is superior. And in the musical, she does not take credit. It's a line that they cut, and she says, "He's good, isn't he?" And then Rita says, "Yeah," and she goes, "That's my piano."
Oh.
So
So
they
they
knew
noticed
they knew it was a
they-
mistake. Yeah,
They bothered them as well.
yeah, 100%.
All right, we got a tie ball game, 35 points apiece. Lon, you have control of the board again. We have numbers 1, 2, and 4.
Let's go with 1.
All right. Your clue is do you have a gift receipt? Do you have a gift receipt? That was pretty great.
Lon,
Lon,
Gremlins.
that is correct for 10 points.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but you even got the little vibrating timbre. That was
I
great.
can't do. Yeah. That's Gizmo's little song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Lon takes a 10-point lead, 45-35. Number 2 or 4, where you want to go next?
So 2. Give me 2. Utah 2.
2 it is.
That's my clip. Point Break. The film is Point Break.
Your clue is give peace a chance. Give peace a chance.
Andy's muted. Okay, there we go.
I was
Oh,
practicing.
he's just testing. That's right.
We play fair and we work hard and we're in harmony. MIC.
Paul,
Paul,
The Addams Family.
incorrect. Give peace a chance.
Mickey Mouse Club theme.
Oh no! I can't guess again, can I?
Not until I tell you
mean-
you can. No,
If we go another
What?
clue.
we can go to If I give another clue, then guessing is open again. But we can't go to the second 5 of music if Lon wants, even though I don't think that's going to help.
KEYMOUSE.
God, you were good.
What is a movie where it would have to be a Disney thing. Sorry, Paul.
Give peace a chance.
This is gonna destroy me if I.
I don't know. I'm gonna open it up. We're gonna go. with
Okay,
the next
I'll
clue.
give a second clue.
Paul's
you
gonna
both-
get it, but I don't have it. so.
It's fine. You never know. But wait until I finish the second clue. Your second clue is he's a joker in private.
Paul,
Paul,
Oh,
Full Metal Jacket.
that is
That's
correct.
when they're
for
doing
5
the
points.
March. I literally misheard what the song was, and then as soon as Ron said the Mickey, I was like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, I really love that you heard. Like, I can hear you're kind of. It would be great if the Adams Family.
That's
did
what
a
it sounded.
parody
It
of
literally, the
Yeah.
end at the end, it sounded like you were
that.
going.
Who's the leader
Yeah.
of the club that's made for you and me?
You and me. M-I-C-K-E-Y. Da-na-na-na.
It'd be great.
All right. I said that was worth 5, but we didn't go to the second 5 of music, so it's worth 10, which ties our ball game up at 45 points apiece. We have one left in this second round.
I sorry. I have a. I used to sing this song. I've been obviously practicing this, whole game for the last couple of days, and it hadn't popped into my head. I played this from Full Metal Jacket. I looked it up and played it. I remember I used to sing this song when I was like 5 years old. It just randomly popped into my head right now that I used to stomp around the living room. We had one of those like Mickey Mouse karaoke things.
Yeah.
And I used to do, I don't even know if I could do it, but I used to do it 5, 6 years old. There's probably a video of me. And I used to go, Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. Because Donald Duck.
Because Donald Duck would like follow him. Like, yeah.
It was still, then when I was a young, I'm older than everybody else on this call, I think. But when I was a kid, the Disney Channel still had Mickey Mouse Club on TV. They had
Ryan
new
Gosling.
Mickey Mouse Club. So this was
Ryan
like,
Gosling,
yeah,
Justin
it was a
Timberlake.
show. Yeah,
They were
exactly.
on it.
Well, no, I'm older than him, but this was
there was a
that was-
previous generation before
right.
that.
It was
but
the
they were-
incarnation
but they were
before
on
J.
it.
Tim. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
All right.
So I
Tie
I've
ball
known that
game.
song my whole life.
45 points apiece. Yeah, I know it, but I never watched Annette Funicello on hers, but I knew.
No, that was too old. Although Back
Yeah.
to the Beach, I saw that with Frankie Avalon and her. Remember that 80s movie, Back to the Beach?
Sure,
I wanted to see
sure.
it. I wanted to see that because I didn't know who they were. It starred Frankie Avalon and Annette Funicello, like bringing back that like beach blanket kind of comedy.
Yeah.
But Bob Denver, Gilligan was in it. And I was, as a kid, I loved Gilligan's Island. So I had to go see it because they're like, Gilligan's in a movie? It like blew my young mind.
Yeah, I think my mom took us just because she wanted to see Annette and Frankie Avalon.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
But like Bob Denver was in it playing Gilligan, like in the hat, like playing Gilligan. And I was like blue because like I think Gilligan's Island was like an old show. I didn't even think any of those people still existed. So it's like
Still
crazy as a
alive,
kid.
man.
Crazy as a kid, like Gilligan's around. It could be in things. This is
I
crazy.
love it. He's probably younger than us right now, too.
Mhm. That was like the crossover that when I was young. That was the Iron Man meeting Captain America of my youth.
Yep, sure.
Did they fight like on a snowy cliffside?
No, it was like
No, but they-
Pee-wee's in that movie and Gilligan, and like what? How can that be?
But they did stop to tell Gilligan that he has America's ass, which is interesting.
Oh.
All right, gentlemen, we have one left in the second round. Your clue is Mr. Holmes, I presume. Mr. Holmes, I presume.
You got the touch.
Lon,
Lon.
Oh.
that's Boogie Nights.
That is Boogie Nights. 10 points. For Lon.
I can't do it as well.
Andy and I were texting about that. Do you think he's that bad at singing, or he actually channeled his bad singing?
No,
for the
that's
role?
acting. That's like bad singing acting, I think.
It's really good.
It's
It's
really,
really
good.
good.
Yeah.
All right, that ends round 2. Lon has a 10-point lead, 55-45. But who knows what happens? So let's start round 3. All right, this is the betting round. So Lon, because you have that 10-point lead, you will have opening selection 1 through 5. Once you make your choice, I will give a clue, and you will open the bidding with the number of notes that you think you can guess this movie in. 4 is the minimum. The max is however many you'd like it to be. The point values are at 8 notes and up, it's worth 10 points. 4 to 7 notes, it's worth 15. 2 and 3 notes, it's worth 20. 0 and 1 notes, it's worth 25. And we can bid negatively, but we will only discuss the rules of that if somebody bids down to 0, because there's no point in getting into it because it only comes up once every 12 shows.
Got
And after Lon does his opening bid, then we'll go over to Paul, and he can bid lower notes or go ahead and tell Lon to settle the score, but we go back and forth until one of you tells the other to settle the score. At that point, that person is answering alone. You each have a lifeline to ask for a second clue, but you only have one of those. And if your opponent gets the question wrong, you automatically get the points. But one time, if you'd like to double down on that and you think you know the answer, you can choose to do that. And if you get it right, you will double the points on the board. But if you are wrong, you will get 0. So, Lon, 1 through 5, where would you like to go?
Let's do 2.
All right. 2 it is. Your clue is boiled alive. Boiled alive.
Let's say 7 notes.
All right. 7, making it worth 15 points.
5.
5.
All right, Paul. Settle that score.
All right. Worth 15 points. And once again, Paul, it is boiled alive. And you do have your lifeline if you'd like a second clue. Good luck to you. You're down by 10. It's worth 15. Here are your 5 notes.
28 days later.
That is correct for 15 points.
I would not.
Got that off the clue, honestly. I also just watched Shallow Grave last night, so it's funny that.
All right, Paul, you take a 5-point lead, 60 to 55. 2 is off the board. Where you want to go next? 1, 3, 4, or 5?
I should have gone lower on the notes too, because I knew what it was right away, so I could have got even more points. That was stupid. I'll go 5.
5. All right. Your clue is how are you? How are you?
I'll go, I don't know, 10.
10. All right, Lon.
I'll do 7 again.
7, making it worth 15.
Settle it.
All right. On 7 notes, it's worth 15 points. Lon, you do have your lifeline if you want a second clue. Once again, it is how are you?
I'm just going to figure out the notes 1 second.
Sure.
All right. Let him figure out the 7 notes. Can't imagine it'll be too long. I think he's verifying against the score itself. That would be my guess. And just so you know, I'm sure you guys realize because you've done the show before, but base notes don't count. I don't know if it's going to come out much in this one, but there's something with the heavy base note stuff. We don't count that against the total.
Yeah. The funniest ones are when it's like 7 notes, but it's like 1 key, just like.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
All right.
Okay.
And it's only 7 notes, Andy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was 15. I'm sorry. That's why
No.
I was working it out. Sorry.
Oh,
I did play.
I still
No
don't know it.
worries.
So, how are you?
Okay. Cool.
How are?
You do have your lifeline. If you want to
Yeah.
use it.
I'll take one more clue, I guess. Yeah.
All right. So Andy's going to read through the list of clues right now to give you your bonus.
Pick
First one was
Pick
how
one for
are
me. How are
you?
Okay.
I have a guess, but I don't know.
Well, hopefully the second clue maybe points you down the
Yeah.
path.
You
And
know,
then
you
Paul-
know it, Paul. I can see you making faces.
Okay.
I have an idea, but we'll see.
All right.
And then Paul, if you want, if he gets it wrong, you can double down on this. And technically,
know.
if you want to use your bonus, your lifeline
I
on
could-
that as well, you
yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Okay, your bonus clue is the final cut is the deepest. The final cut is the deepest.
Okay. Well,
Smart.
Blade Runner.
That is correct for 15
Yeah.
points.
That in fairness, that was my guess. I don't Hauer. What is Hauer?
Rutger Hauer.
Rutger Hauer. Oh, I thought it was
That-
like hour. Like I thought you were saying Hour, like hour you. I didn't even get to Rutger Hauer.
That is my favorite film score of all time. So I was trying to
right.
play
I
coy.
thought it. I like got the. I knew Vangelis like immediately because obviously that's Vangelis. So then I was like,
Okay.
I just. I don't know.
I know
just
you're
didn't
thinking
get
1492 Conquest of Paradise. You're like, this has got to be it.
Vangelis scores. It could have been a bunch of different
I
things.
know. I'm kidding.
All right, that gives Lon a 10-point lead, 70-60.
Oh, that hurts.
And Lon, you have control of the board. We have 1, 3, and 4.
I'll go 4.
All right, 4 it is. Your clue is breaking the language barrier. Breaking the language barrier.
Breaking the. I'll go 6.
6 notes.
The point total starts getting higher at 4 or at 3.
At 3, 2 and 3.
I'll go
And
3.
then 3. All right. Makes it worth 20 points.
You take that. Settle the score, sir.
No, I think we should replace it going forward. Just you take that. There we go. Just the hand motion.
Get it away from me. Yeah.
We named the show. You take that.
Yeah. It's snappier. You take that. All right. It's worth 20 points. 3 notes, Paul. You do have your lifeline still available to you. And your clue again is breaking the language barrier. Here are your 3 notes.
I don't want to use my clue now. Arrival.
That is incorrect.
Mm.
Incorrect. So, Lon, you can take the 20 points, or you can choose to double down on it and make it worth 40. But if you get it wrong, you get 0.
No, I'll take the 20.
Okay. That was tough on 3 notes. Andy, you want to play
Yeah.
more? See if they get it.
Sure.
I do have a guess. So. It was my guess.
It's not like Coda or something, is it?
No.
Oh, yeah. Now it sounds familiar.
The other clue that I was thinking about, but I figured to give it away, is a buffalo soldier.
Dances with Wolves.
Correct.
Yeah.
I think by
You know how I recognize it? It's not from watching the movie Dancing with Wolves. It was one of those pieces of music that got played in a bunch of like 90s trailers. Like in the early 90s, if you went to see a different drama movie trailer, sometimes it would have the Dancing with Wolves score in it.
Right.
So it's like
don't
vaguely
remember that.
familiar to me, even though I don't really know Dancing with Wolves that well.
Yeah, I think it's like 5 or 6 notes, and you get to that ascending. But yeah, to be like
Yeah.
Mike Key in. Arrival's not a bad guess, given the clue.
It was great. I thought that's what
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be that when he said it.
I honestly
Uh,
wasn't listening to the score intently enough because I would have recognized the score. I was just so set on the clue and everything. But what can you do?
I was thinking
All right.
maybe it would be Pocahontas at first. That was my initial thought when it was just like bloom, but then immediately I could tell it was.
All right, so that makes it 90-60 in Lon's favor. There are 2 questions left.
I guess
Still
he wasn't-
anybody's ball game. Lon, number 1 or 3. Where do you want to go next?
Let's go 3.
All right, 3 it is.
I'm gonna try. I'll say like 8 because it's.
Well,
I'm leaning back at this point.
Well, I'll give you the clue first. Or do you want
Oh, sure. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, give the clue. Give the clue.
to? It's okay. Sounds like he might start with 8, Paul. Just so you know.
I'm jumping ahead.
So your clue is I'm burning up for your love. I'm burning up for your love.
I'm still gonna go 8. I'm so used to being locked in a heated argument controversy by this point in the show. I don't even know what to do with myself.
This is how most shows go. It's just
I've
lighthearted.
never made it
We're
this
here-
deep into settle the score without a bickering argument.
It's called lulling you into a false sense of
That's
security.
right.
This is how I win.
You just fell into his trap. That's
Yeah, man.
You said
all right.
burning up for your love was the clue.
Burning up for
Yeah.
your love. So it's
And
8 notes over to you.
8, which is 10 points.
It's 10 points. You're down by 30 right now, 90 to 60.
I know. Settle it.
All right.
Okay.
On 8 points. So you do not have your lifeline available to you, Lon.
No, I don't.
So your clue again is I'm burning up for your love. And then Paul, if he gets it wrong, you can double down on this. Make it worth 20 if you like, but it's worth 10.
That's the strategy, clear.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to hear that again?
Yeah, definitely. I really don't have even a guess. I'm going to say backdraft.
Incorrect. Incorrect. So Paul,
Before I make my decision, can I just get 3 notes is 20 points, right? Or 15?
3 notes is 20 points.
I'm gonna take the points on this one.
All right, you're going to take the points on this. It's worth 10. And takes it up to a 20-point game. Andy, you want to play more? Maybe they'll get it.
Yeah, sure. There's not much to it. That's pretty much.
It's Revenge of the Sith, the Battle of Mustafar.
Wow.
back
My
and
mind
forth
was
to one
so far. I wasn't.
Wow.
That wasn't even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
God,
trying to
I
think of
wonder
like
what the clue would have
romance.
been, but thank God I did not. Yeah.
Yikes.
All right.
No idea. Not have gotten it. Would not have gotten it.
It's okay. It's a 20-point game right now, 90 to 70. And it all comes down to this. So, Paul, you got the points on that, which means you open the bidding on this final one. So your clue is mind your tone. Mind your tone.
Oh, I have to open the bidding
Because you got the points on that.
Oh, God damn it!
I feel like Lon's a good enough guy to where he would let you try for 3 notes if you were so inclined.
I am exactly that good of a guy. No,
Yeah,
no better.
have a
Just that
feeling.
good.
All right, so I have to open it at least 8, right? Or at least
No, at least 4.
4.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'll open it at 5.
Okay.
So wait, but if I let him settle it, can he go down
And
to
it's
3? Or...
No.
No,
If you
it's
say
over.
settle right now, then you win this game no matter what.
So I'll go down to 4.
There you go.
Okay, then I'll do 3.
There you go.
The
Okay,
question
now
is, Lon,
settle
do you-
the score.
I was gonna say, Lon, do you want to go to 2 and really fuck him over, and make him go to 1?
No, I don't want to.
Because you were Look.
No, because then I could flip it on him and then he would.
I know exactly.
All right, 3 notes.
I also could have just done that anyway and used the double down, but I was not going to use that cheap tactic of like tricking you into anyway.
Well, it's part of the game. It's not a cheap tactic.
Yeah.
All right, it's worth 20 points. You do have your lifeline if you want a second clue. Here are your 3 notes.
I'm sorry. This is number. Well, there's still only one left, isn't it? Number 1.
It's the only one left. Number 1.
And 3 notes. Okay.
3 notes.
This is where
Right.
Stan would leave the room.
Mind your tone. I'll take my left line.
Okay, might as well. You're gonna lose it anyway.
Wait, you don't have this? I'm shocked.
Not offhand, no.
All right, so Andy will give you your lifeline. Your first one was mind your tone.
Okay. Yeah. Your bonus clue is this concert is out of this world. This concert is out of this world.
Do you want to hear the 3 notes again?
Yeah, do it.
I just like you devilishly holding your drink with 2 hands. Yes, I know it. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
This concert is out of this world. Mind your tone. Mind your tone. Oh man, this is rough. Mind your tone. This concert is out of this world. Oh man.
What do you think, Paul?
Let me hear it one more time.
Do you have a guess?
Not a good one. Not. I'm sure this is painful for many viewers.
Oh my god, this is incredible. I'm dying. I've never known the other person's answer this solidly, where I'm like 100%. There's no chance I'm wrong.
Out of this world.
Mind your tone, and this concert is out of this world.
Mind your tone.
What are you thinking, Paul?
I'm honestly drawing a huge, enormous blank. This concert is out of this world. Wow. Mind your tone.
Gonna need an answer of some kind.
Yeah. This concert is out. This is gonna be insane. When I
What's your guess?
Back to the Future. I have no idea.
That's incorrect. That's incorrect.
What if I were
Lon,
to go-
technically, you can double
What if
down
it
on
was-
this, Lon, if you want to.
Dun, 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 what if I give you the next 2 notes?
I just don't think my mind is in the right headspace.
It's close encounters. Close encounters are the third, because those are the 5
Oh
notes.
my
that
God.
the aliens
Oh,
play.
concert. Oh, goodness.
So
I was even trying to do the hand, like.
It's been like 10 years since I've seen it. It's been
Yeah.
so long.
well, Lon
I'm
gets
right.
the point
It's
for
definitely
that.
close encounters, right?
Yes, 100% close encounters.
Yeah.
But congratulations to Lon.
Yeah.
Stays
And it's-
undefeated.
An actual victory, a non-controversial, divisive, clean victory for once. Wow.
They
I mean,
were-
I did give you extra Blade Runner notes.
That's true. I got some extra players.
Big asterisks.
Huge, actually.
Yeah.
Can't
But
come out.
Lon
Never once.
remains undefeated. This was a close one. Nice
Who
job.
is the
Pulled it out.
next best competitor in Settle the Score history,
I mean,
would you say?
We're not counting any of the people that have only played once because they're
Right.
all technically
Yeah.
half. Of
Do you have
those
any
are
other like
undefeated.
defending champs, whatever I could take on?
Not to this degree. Look, we can find you. I think Paul was a good competitor. We can find you somebody on his level. Not that
We'll do
not a
a
problem.
champions at some point. Yeah. I want to be like the Ken Jennings of this thing.
Oh, so what? Hosting it one day? I see what you're
Yeah.
up to. You son of a
When
bitch.
you retire, I'll step in. Me
Oh,
and my
fuck, I have
MBM.
cancer. This isn't good.
Oh, I didn't. We went really dark on that. I just said retire. Maybe you got old.
Yeah.
You wanna spend more
Yeah, it's
time
a
with the
Canadian
kids.
colloquialism, and we all know it.
Yeah, geez.
But Lon is today's champion. You have the floor to say, plug, promote, whatever. Go take it away.
Oh, not that much. So just follow me on Twitter at LONS. As long it still exists, so I guess you could still follow me on it. And I have a podcast of my own with Hal Rudnick. We watch a lot of streaming shows, and then we yell about our disagreements about them. It's called Binge Boys. You can find that anywhere you find podcasts. That's it. Check it out.
Paul, a valiant effort.
Well,
You were
some
so
would say.
close.
Until the last question, you know.
That 28 days later one, you got very
Yeah.
quickly. I would not have gotten that.
But anything you want to plug or promote?
No, I mean, if you're curious about what movies I'm watching, I guess you can follow me on Letterboxd. Just search my name. And I'm also on Twitter, but I don't really tweet that often, so that's honestly probably not worth your time. Just watch the show and keep enjoying it, and be nice to everyone. Yeah,
That was beautiful.
there you go.
That's such a great final message. You should.
It is. And if you send me your letterbox, I'll put that in the description. I already put
For sure.
both of your Twitter handles, but if you want to add that in there, happy to put it.
Thank you.
Andy, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
I would add, don't just follow Paul on Letterboxd, but any movie you watch, go and read his review if he's seen it, because it will help you understand your feelings on the film even further. Very well written reviews. And Lon, I saw I saw you defending people's top 10 lists. Again,
Yeah,
it's just
A.O. Scott.
unbelievable. And I also recommend people go and see that, to just watch absurdity, and then Lon just completely calm and logical. And that one moment where he said about like number 7 on the guy's list, and you went, yeah, I haven't heard of that movie, and he's like, you haven't heard of it? And it's like, oh, okay.
I do a guest spot on a show called This Week in Startups with a tech entrepreneur named Jason Calacanis, and he was very upset at A.O. Scott's top 10 list this year because it didn't include Top Gun Maverick. And so there was a segment of the show where I was like, listen, critics' top 10s are to enlighten you. They're not just to celebrate the things you already liked.
Yeah.
You could
Shed
find
a
that.
little light on things that may not have gotten seen.
Yeah, it was. The clip ended up going fairly viral because he was being very ignorant, like screaming out, like, "Oh, how dare these uppity critics not appreciate Top Gun Maverick?" It's like,
Listen, a lot of our lives would be better if we watched a sad movie about a Polish donkey just trying to
I mean, I wouldn't have seen Neptune Frost without A.O. Scott's list, and it was great. So there's value in that.
Right.
All right, well, gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. It was a great show. 2 evenly matched competitors came down to the last question.
Yeah, wow.
And that is it for this week's game. I'll have all their social media links in the description below, so please hit them up, follow them, and you can follow Andy at STS_AndyM, and you can follow me at Matt Knost. And if you'd like to chime in on our Discord, the link is below. We have an open forum for anybody, and there's a bunch of stuff for patrons that are just hidden to you, but the general discussion is there, so it's in the link below. So please hit us up. We'd love to have you. And that is it for this week's Settle the Score. We'll see you guys next week with another new edition. Until then, stay safe out there. Adios.